got your shit. Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want? Well, come and get it, goddamn.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, it's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goaded. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's
I
never been
fucking
anybody
wait.
better. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it. Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. And please don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to my channels. And please don't forget to ring those noti bells so you could be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka GOAT Thriller, aka the motherfucking Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly, I mean so vividly with my words, on the sport of basketball whenever I feel like it. And once again, hoop fans, ladies and gentlemen in my wolf chat, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube accounts. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my Facebook account. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my TikTok account. Shout out to all my TikTokers. Shout out to everybody on the gram. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. I see ya. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all put some E3s in the chat if you're rocking with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long because honestly, I gotta run in here in my job, so I only got a couple of minutes to come on and pop my shit. But I done had 48 hours, right? Maybe even 72 hours to lick my wounds, right? Over the loss between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, man. First things first, shout out to the reigning defending champions. They did exactly what I thought they were going to do to us. I never saw us defeating this team because I just feel like we didn't have the necessary pieces around LeBron, Ramon James, and Anthony Davis to ultimately capture another championship for La La Land. Now, with that being said, who is to blame? Like, because in my honest opinion, there's a whole lot of blame to go around, y'all. I'm looking at the organization as a whole. I'm looking at management. I'm looking at Rob Pelinka. I'm looking at Jeannie Buss, because why didn't you surround these guys with the necessary pieces in place to compete with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon and KCP, and the list goes on and on. Like, I don't think y'all understand as a lifelong Laker fan, right? I've had my ups and I've had a whole lot of downs in between this process of my years on earth being a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But I don't think y'all understand how devastating it is to watch your team lose to one particular team the same way each and every damn time. I mean, how many times are we going to lose to the pick and roll between Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic? How many times are we going to double team Nikola Jokic and he's going to kick it out to the wide open offensive player for the Drop Draws Productions? And if you don't know what Drop Draws Productions means, that means the shot is going in, it's butter, it's in there like swimwear. Yeah, I said it. And I just got so sick and tired of seeing the Denver Nuggets make us play pick your poison basketball. I mean, oh my God. Anthony Davis was on the island out there. LeBron, Ramon James was on the island. This man is in year 21, y'all. Year 21. This man has all these miles on his legs, all these minutes played in a postseason, in a regular season, breaking scoring titles, assist titles, and things of that nature. And for this man to have to put up with the bullshit, with the malarkey that he had to put up with this entire season is something to behold. Playing alongside of D'Angelo Russell, really? Is this the best that we have to offer LeBron Ramon James? A guy that is arguably the GOAT. A lot of people feel like LeBron Ramon James is the greatest player to ever play basketball, right? And I don't feel that way. I feel like he's number 3 behind Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant, even though I feel like Kobe is the best to ever play because I'm looking at skill for skill and not having any weaknesses on the court. Yeah, I said it. And I look at Kobe Bryant as being that guy. But back to the point at hand. Whenever you have LeBron being the number 1 guy, still being the number 1 option for this Lakers team in year 21, that is just so flagrantly wrong. And I'm looking at a guy in Anthony Davis, and I get it. I understand that the man was averaging 28 and 12 this series, but whenever we needed him to come through in those fourth quarter situations, Anthony Davis pulled a Houdini yet again. Like the man got bumped against Michael Porter Jr. and the man looked like he got shot by a goddamn double-barrel shotgun. Yeah, I said it. And the man was rolling on the ground, laying on his stomach, like somebody just did something that was just so flagrantly wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, how soft can you be? And from that very point on, in game 5? I knew it was a wrap. We could not recover from Anthony Davis going down. And I said it before, and God damn it, I'm going to say it again. I told y'all prior to this season, the Lakers are only going to go as far as Anthony Davis, broad shoulders take us, right? And Anthony Davis could not lead us to the promised land. So if you're LeBron Ramon James, you are in a tough spot. And not only LeBron, but the Lakers organization as a whole. Because in my honest opinion, if LeBron wants to win another championship title, he's either going to have to A, take less money because we all know he's going to opt out. He can re-up for a max deal. But if you're LeBron, if you really want to stay with the Lakers, if you really want to win now, LeBron, you're going to have to take less money. Now, I know that sounds sacrilegious coming from a fan like me, from a person that ain't ever been in your shoes, that don't put in the work that you put in to this game and keeping your body right and spending $2 million a year to keep your body, fit and lean and athletic and being able to do what you do in year 10, still being able to do that in year 21. I get it, LeBron. As a fan, you're going to be like, or as a player, you're going to be like, who the hell is this nigga to tell me this shit, right? But at the same time, you're going to have to look at other particular sports. And I'm going to point to a guy by the name of Tom Brady. Now, we all know Tom Brady could have been getting broke off year after year after year from not Rob Pelinka, but from, what's the dude, Robert Kraft, right? But he said, you know what? I want to win. I want to keep the Gronkowskis of the world surrounded by me. I want to keep the defensive parts in place in order for me to position myself to win these Super Bowls. So I'm going to take less money so I can have more weapons to be, a better fit for my job. You feel what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, LeBron just hasn't wanted to do that the last couple of years. Now, granted, he did take a few pay cuts in Miami. He took a few pay cuts in Cleveland. But, man, if there was ever a time for LeBron to take a pay cut, if you want to stay with Anthony Davis and if you want to bring in another piece, another legitimate third option, a third wheel, like a Kevin Durant or maybe like a Trae Young or maybe like a Donovan Mitchell, then you are going to have to take less money, fam. It is what it is. But if you don't want to do that, then you're going to have to go chase another ring. But even if you do that, you already know what the naysayers are going to say. Look at him. He running when he get tough again. So if you're LeBron Ramon James, you have to do a lot of soul searching right now because are you going to care about the narratives that are going to be pushed if you do up and decide to go to a Golden State to team up with a Steph Curry? If you do just so happen to decide to go team up with a Kevin Durant who, might be on the outs in Phoenix. Yeah, I said it. Because it ain't looking too good for them. And if you're Kevin Durant, you may want to demand a trade at this point in your career. Because I don't see that team getting it done with Devin Booker and a Bradley Beal with the pieces that they got around them. Hell, they look worse than the Los Angeles Lakers, in my honest opinion. But I'm looking at Darvin Ham. And I just don't understand. I made several TikToks about this shit. And I'm trying not to cuss as much on this episode, but God damn it, I'm frustrated, right? And I know it's early in the morning, and a lot of people probably haven't had their coffee. I don't drink coffee, hell, but I'm just naturally an energetic ass nigga, right? But anyway, I'm looking at Darvin Ham, right? And I'm just trying to figure out. I understood what he was trying to do, but you can't do that going up against a Nikola Jokic because once again, Nikola is perfectly fine with allowing for a double team to come so he can make the right play every time. That man is a pass first player. His second option is to score. Now, we know he's a very capable scorer. We know he can average 35 if he wanted to, but in his natural ability, in his heart of hearts, he wants to get his teammates, the others, the Jamal Murrays, Michael Porter Jr.'s, the Aaron Gordons of the world. He wants to get these guys involved. You feel what I'm saying? To take the pressure off of him, and then he could just slide in and get his and ones to hit his stop and pops or the post up and hit the jump hooks at times. You feel what I'm saying? At will. But for the most part, he wants to get his teammates involved. And I just don't understand, like, why do you continue to give this man the same look over and over and over again before you say, you know what, this shit ain't working? Why not just play this man straight up? If I was the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, I would have said, hey, look, y'all got to put on y'all big boy pants. We ain't sending no double teams. Look, AD, you claim you the best defensive player in the league, well, you're going to have to show me. I know you can't stop the man, but I just need you to make him work. I need you to try to slow him down. I need you to contest every fucking shot, every single shot. And when he's down low, just simply put both of your hands up, stay on your feet, don't fall for any pump fakes because we know he can hit the free throws with the best of them. You feel what I'm saying? And then at that point, if you're defensively challenged, like a Austin Reeves or D'Angelo Russell or Rui Hachimura, who play like garbage as well. Our role players did not play well. They didn't play consistently enough to win these games. In my personal opinion, this series came down to hustle plays, execution, and shooting. Perimeter shooting. There were times, what was that, game 2, where LeBron had a wide open, and I repeat, a wide open 3 at the top of the key to seal the game. And he bricked it. It's a make or miss league. I know the shit sounds cliche, but it is what it is. And we seen within that same game, Jamal Murray get in the pick and roll situation. Anthony Davis switches on to him. He gives him a little hezzy, stutter step move, step back going to his right, which is a fucking tough ass shot. If you ever play basketball, just try to do that shit in the gym by yourself, let alone with a 6'10" defender with a 7'6" wingspan draped all over you and draining nothing but net. Drop the draws yet again. It was so deflating. It was so devastating because for me, this is just me as a fan in any sport, any particular sport. I would much rather get blew out, right? Than lose these close games where I feel like we could have won. We had these big leads. We were up by 15, 20-some points, and then we just see it crumble right before our hands. And to make matters worse, y'all, it was game winners. We lost the same way 2 times. Like, oh, my God, man. The last game of the season, we lose by Jamal Murray going left this time, not right, but hitting a jumper over Austin Reeves. And at that point, I can't even be mad, y'all, because if you're Anthony Davis in that pick and roll situation, if you were to help up, then all he's going to do is drop the ball down to Nikola. And then if LeBron helps off Aaron Gordon, then he's just going to throw the alley-oop. But if LeBron stutters at him and fake, you feel what I'm saying, and get back to Aaron Gordon, then Nikola has a wide open layup over Austin Reeves. And we all know he's either going to get fouled or he's going to dunk the ball or make it all together. Factsy Thriller Big Facts. So at that point, it's just so demoralizing, man, to see your team having an opportunity to win, but we just couldn't execute down the stretch. And you heard Anthony Davis say it time and time again, and he got a lot of criticism from the national media, but I agree with Anthony Davis because there were times within that series where they appeared to not know what the fuck they needed to do on offense or defense. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I just feel like as a whole, the Lakers are in a tough spot, man, because I feel like in my heart of hearts, we could have defeated any team in the Western Conference outside of the Denver Nuggets. That's what makes this shit so tough to swallow, y'all. Like, we could beat anybody in the Eastern Conference. We can beat anybody else in the Western Conference. But whenever it comes to the reigning defending champions, they just simply got our number, man. It is what it is. I got to run in here in my job, y'all. I got about 10 minutes to clock in. Shout out to everybody in this bitch, man. Shout out to my guy. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to get y'all real quick. Shout out to my guy, Young Money, Al Moolah. He said, let's get it. I appreciate you. What's poppin', fam? Shout out to Street Dreams. He said, no way you live. Yeah, man, I had to come on early, get this shit off my chest. Shout out to Mr. INTJ, man, for sending me that cash out, man. I can't get you right now because I'm on my phone, fam. I'll get you right later on tonight, though, because I'm doubling back and I'm going live on Box. Yeah, I said it. Moolah said E3, the lack of depth in the roster and outside shooting for sure played a factor. Yeah, for both our teams, fam. I know you rock with Phoenix, and that was a huge component as to why y'all got y'all ass kicked. Y'all didn't have enough depth and enough girth down low. Y'all didn't have enough girth down low, bro. What up, Victor J? He said Lakers having Austin Reeves on Murray as an ISO made no sense. I totally agree. He also said Lakers led at half in every game of the series. Facts. Big facts, bro. Is demoralizing, bro, to see us winning all these games, winning throughout the course of the game, and then we lose the same way every damn time. We either give up an offensive rebound, they kick it out to a wide open shooter for a three, they make it back-breaking points, or they get a rebound, go up, put back, and one. It was just like we couldn't keep Aaron Gordon off the boards. And that's another indictment on the organization. Like, why not go get a Dwight Howard? This man was practically on his hands and knees on Twitter begging for them to re-sign him, right? And I know he got some legal situations going on, and maybe they didn't want that distraction going on. But damn, at this point, we were just trying to win. Like, why not go get Anthony Davis, another big to bang down low? Because we know Anthony Davis don't like playing the five. He like playing the floor. He like playing the four. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Big Mark, man. I see you. Shout out to D Shuffle. Who else haven't I got, man? Mr. INTJ. I'm going to get up with y'all later on. I got to hurry up, man. Salute. Shout out to the Playback Gang. Hit that like button. Until next time, I'm gone. Holla.